Hey guys, it's BiggestAGFanEVer here, back again, and today I'm here for a super exciting video. If you guys don't know, 2 days ago, my channel, BiggestAGFanEVer, reached 5,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe that? I literally can't even comprehend how many people that is. Like, obviously I know 5,000 people, but like to picture 5,000 people all in one room watching my videos just sounds insane to me. So for today's very special video, I have a couple of cool announcements as well as a short little Q&A for you guys as well. Before we get started with the surprise and all of that, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. I really truly appreciate it so much, and I really feel like I cannot express my gratitude to you guys enough. This past year on AGTube has really changed me so much, and I have enjoyed every single minute of it. So like I said, I really want to thank you all. This really would not be possible without your guys' support. So before we go any further as well, I just want to ask you guys a question. I'm curious, how long have you been subscribed to my channel? I love knowing how long you guys have been watching my videos, whether you've been watching just from today, or whether you've been watching since I've had 10 subscribers. It's really cool to see how this little community has grown so much, and I love reading all of your comments and interacting with you guys. So be sure to comment down below, how long have you been subscribed? And if you happen to be watching this and you're not subscribed, you should definitely consider subscribing. So now I'm going to tell you guys about the cool surprise I have, which is that I opened a P.O. box. If you guys don't know what a P.O. box is, it basically means that you guys can send me letters and stuff in the mail. I've had a lot of people ask if they could send me certain things in the mail, and I didn't want to give away my personal address to people, so I figured it's about time that I open a P.O. box. So if you are interested in sending me a letter, you can send it to the address on the screen, which is BiggestAGFanEVer, P.O. Box 579, Manhattan, Illinois 60442. And I'm going to try to feature the letters and stuff that people send to me in future videos. As well, I'm going to try to respond to every single person who writes to me by mail. And I might occasionally send little gifts back to the people who write to me. So now that I've told you guys the surprise, let's move on to the little Q&A. All the questions that I'm going to be answering in this video have come from my Instagram. So if you want to participate in future videos like this, you gotta go head on over to my Instagram, which is _BiggestAGFanEVer_ and follow me so that way you can participate in the future. So this first question comes from AG Gems, and she wants to know what doll has my favorite hair to style. And that would definitely have to be Kanani. I love her hair so much because it is really long and curly, and it looks so cute in updo hairstyles, and it's also really nice to braid as well. This next question comes from AG Ovation, and she wants to know what my main source of motivation is. And honestly, I would have to say that you guys are my main source of motivation. I really love reading the comments, and I especially love whenever I get a super personal DM from one of you guys explaining how much you love my videos and how much of an impact they've had on your life. So just reading those comments and messages really motivate me to keep posting more and improving my content. This next question comes from AG, of course, and it says, why did you start a YouTube channel? Well, if you want to know why I started a YouTube channel in general, it was because of my older brother. But if you want to know why I started an AGTube channel specifically, it was because I was super inspired by other AGTube creators at the time, such as Basil Mentos and Girl of the Year Studios. The next question is from Cats and Dolls 12, and it says, how many more dolls do you plan to get this year? And to be quite honest, I don't know. I don't have a set amount of dolls that I have planned for this year, I guess. But if you are interested in seeing which dolls are on my wish list, I will leave that video linked in the iCard right now. DollDay17 asked, what camera do I use? And you guys might be surprised by this one, but I actually don't use a fancy camera or anything. All of my videos are shot on my iPhone 6S, which just goes to show that you really don't need a fancy camera to have a YouTube channel. You can totally get started by just using your phone. For my stop motions though, I use a DSLR camera and I use a Nikon D3100. I also use this camera to take pictures for my Instagram as well. Julia AG World asked if there is anything that I regret about AGTube. And I would have to say that my biggest regret is probably not continuing through with my channel. I started my channel when I was 11, and at one point I just took a huge break from YouTube and stopped uploading videos for like 3 years. So I guess I regret that I took that really long break. I feel like if I didn't take that break, I would have much more experience creating the content that I do now. Julia AG World also asked what my dream big ticket item is, and it would probably have to be a tie between Lainey's Camper and Grace's Bakery. I remember when both of those items came out, I was just obsessed with them, but they were way too much money at the time. However, now if I go to try to find one of those items secondhand, the prices are even higher and further out of my budget. So I will probably never end up getting those items. Julia AG World also asked what was the hardest part of my AGTube journey so far. I would definitely say getting to the first 1,000 subscribers was the absolute hardest. Like I said, I started my channel when I was 11, and I didn't hit it until I was almost 19. So needless to say, that was definitely the hardest part. This next question is from AlleyCatLovesAG, and she wants to know what tips I have for growing on AGTube. And I would have to say that when I went back and looked at how much I have grown this past year, I would probably contribute it most to posting videos that are super relevant and trendy within the community. And not just posting them, but posting them very quickly after a topic becomes trendy. Some examples of this are my leaks videos. As soon as the leaks came out, I would upload a video within the same day, usually within an hour or so after the leaks come out. And because of this, my video would be the first one that people would search up when they would look up a leak about a specific doll. Then they would subscribe to my channel and watch other videos that I have there as well. HalleyMac09 wants to know how long I've had my channel. And like I said, I started my channel when I was 11 years old back in 2012. So this year will be my 9th anniversary. Amy2You wants to know who was my least expensive doll find, and I believe that it was Clayton, who is my customized Truly Me number 24. I got him in really bad condition off of Facebook Marketplace for I think $30 only. And then I customized him into a boy doll here on my channel. Amy2You also asked how many dolls do you have in total, and as far as you guys know, I have 56 dolls, but I might have one that I have to open up on camera soon. AG Coconuts asked, do you have a P.O. box? And yes, like I mentioned earlier in this video, I just opened up a P.O. box, and if you want to send me stuff, the address will be on the screen right now. AG Doll Lover Forever asked, did you ever almost give up on AG dolls and videos? And yes, like I mentioned earlier, there was a short period of time, probably between the ages of like 13 and 15, that I just totally stopped uploading videos and didn't even really touch my dolls for a long time. Marisalgado2968 asked if I forgot Josefina's birthday. And no, I didn't. I don't usually celebrate the dolls' birthdays on their given birthday in the story. I usually celebrate their birthdays based on when I got her, and I got my Josefina doll on June 24th, 2015 from the American Girl Place, New York, when I was there on vacation. Sunset AG Sprinkles wants to know who my first doll was, and that was Emily Bennett. I got her for Christmas of 2006. She also wants to know if I ever have the urge to delete or private really old videos. And yes, I do. My old videos are not necessarily embarrassing, but they are really bad. And I've never actually deleted one of my videos, but I have privated my first video as well as some of my other old videos. Fun with American Girl Dolls asked how long I have been collecting dolls, and like I just mentioned, I got my first doll for Christmas of 2006, so this year will mark 15 years of doll collecting. Kristen vs. Art wants to know what my favorite doll of all time is, and I would have to say that my two favorites are Molly and Emily. I am most definitely biased because they were my first two dolls, but reading their stories and watching the movie as well also had a huge impact on my decision of why they're my favorites. Not to mention the fact that Molly has a pretty big collection, and I really love the 1940s. Confetti AG asked if I had to get rid of one of my dolls, who would I choose? I would probably either choose Tenny or Nenea, and the only reason why is because both of them have the defective eyes, so it makes taking pictures, filming stop motions, or really even just connecting with them super difficult. I do plan on getting their eyes replaced at the doll hospital sometime soon, so maybe once when I do that, I will have more of a connection with them. But until then, I really don't touch them that often, and that's why you don't really see them on my channel too much. And the final question is from Michelle Kellen, and it is, what is the doll that you want most that you don't have? And it's probably a three-way tie between Just Like You number 4, Nellie O'Malley, and Sonali Matthews. So I guess that is it for this video. I just want to thank you guys all so much again for 5,000 subscribers. It really does mean so much to me that you guys are subscribed and watching my videos. I also wanted to thank all the people who left questions for me on my Instagram. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon so that you'll be notified every single time that I upload. Also, be sure to leave this video a like, and don't forget to comment down below how long you guys have been subscribed to me. And if you want to participate in future videos like this one, you can go follow me on my Instagram, which is _BiggestAGFanEVer_. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!